Audience, and welcome to the YouTube channel that's trying to be a TV show but failing miserably. And even after trying really hard, it still fails really miserably. And even after trying to alter the setup to make sure that it looks right and I'm not squished to a corner, it still looks terrible. So I am trying. It's just harder than you would like to have thought it was. So today we're doing a short video talking about the Doctor's daughter, Jenny. Because I don't think I've ever discussed that I don't get it. As in, I understand the Doctor's daughter as an episode, I understand Jenny all perfectly well, but how does that work in the family timeline? Due to the fact that the Doctor's parents, until the time was child, wasn't known, and then the fact that who is the Doctor's actual daughter to who is the Doctor's son or daughter to make Susan exist? Because Susan being a granddaughter is perfectly fine, yeah, no issue. But in a timeline of the Doctor's family, we don't know who's the Doctor's wife. Well, River Song obviously, but River Song wouldn't have. I don't know. We would have known. We would have had a hint, and that's my issue with it. If we've not had any hints, from what I can tell, and what I can tell is what I can tell, we've not had any hints who the Doctor's children is to make Susan the Doctor's daughter. Jenny being the Doctor's. So Jenny being the Doctor's daughter was a new thing for David Tennant because he had got his arm cloned. Why? I have no idea. But that's the case, and that's what happened, and that was that. Move on. Yes, perfectly fine. Right, thank you. Next. But then, does she know that there's a granddaughter on the scene called Susan? I mean, if we can get that explained in Big Finish, thank you. That'll be grateful in the Jenny box set. Jenny meets Susan. That'll be grateful. But it's like, So, Doctor Who are very good as a whole, as a programme, very good at doing comic relief and children need sketches. I think we need to do a comic relief or children need sketch of Who Do You Think You Are, so that we can have a Doctor Who edition of Who Do You Think You Are as a joke. And we come up with jokey answers, but in the midst of all of it, the truth, who the Doctor's daughter is, comes out. I think that's what will work, and that's what we'll have to do. That is what we'll have to do. Because I can't understand why, with all this Susan business in Series 14, trying to lure her back into the show, why we've never spoke about the fact that who is the Doctor. No companion ever thought, if you've got a granddaughter, who's your daughter? Or your son? Yeah, Doctor. Who are they? Who are they? And they won't know the answer. Will they? The Doctor will have no clue because no one's ever thought we should actually do that. And I think they should start thinking about that. That should be on the top of the agenda, right? I think it's in everyone's right to know the answer to that. I think everyone should know that. And if they don't know that, well, why do they not know that? So, make it up. This might be one of those conversations where I've not heard enough Big Finish and the answer's already been given within one of the Susan War box sets, and I may ranting about it being clueless, but it probably is. It shouldn't be, so. But at the end of the day, I don't know who the Doctor's daughter is. Right. Jenny is technically a half. Because Jenny can die. So Jenny can't be a Time Lord. So Jenny's a half daughter. Not a daughter-in-law, but a half. Because even though she didn't die, she could have regenerated, and that just never entered anyone's heads. So, who is the Doctor's actual family? Who is Susan's parents? And why did we just let that lie for so many decades? Nearly 61 years later, I'm asking the question, so someone somewhere must have missed the actual answer to my question when I asked it years ago, because the whole point of that is to find an answer that everyone in the world is really satisfied with, and if we're all satisfied with the same answer, then great. But if we're not all satisfied with the same answer, then, well, what's the point in that then? I want to be satisfied with the answer. You want to be satisfied with the answer. We all want to be satisfied with the answer. Like I'm satisfied with this lighting setup, which I'm actually really, really impressed with. I'm surprised that this does as good of a job as it's doing. I know it leaves me with a shadow, which is not what I want, but at least it's perfect. I know. So overall, my opinion is the Doctor's daughter, brilliant character, but the actual Doctor's daughter, blood relation-wise, not cloned, should be revealed once we get Susan. Millie Gibson's character, Ruby Sunday, should say, because she seemed like the one that will ask all the sensible questions, say, but who's your daughter? Who's your parents? Hopefully that gets resolved within the future of Doctor Who. So, there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. What's your opinion on the Doctor's family downwards? What's your opinion on Jenny in the Doctor's family tree? And should there be a comic relief or children in need edition of Who Do You Think You Are, where it's the Doctor's family? Would that be funny, or would that be too serious? That should be its own mini-sode, prequel, sequel, whatever. What do you think? Let me know in the comments wherever you're watching this. Time Motorbad. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.